This is a very painful corn on the foot of a patient moments before we remove this simply and painlessly. Now, in case you don't know, a corn is a hard section of skin that is very painful to walk on. The hard skin thickens in response to pressure of walking around because it gets pinched between the bones and the ground. This causes the skin to thicken and harden to protect itself, and it can feel like a foreign body or a stone in your shoe. Now, it's not always possible to remove the entire corn in one piece. Often we shave this down, and this depends on the shape of the corn. So sometimes they're a crescent moon shaped corn, and other times they're an ice cream cone shaped corn. There's 3 things we usually do in the podiatry clinic to help to remove the corn and limit their growth so they don't grow back as severely or as quickly. So stick around to the end and we'll run through these 3 things you can do at home to help to limit the growth of your corns. We remove corns and callus because they can be painful to walk on. They can also irritate the underlying skin to the point where it breaks down, causes an open wound, and can cause infection and in some cases amputation in some patient groups. So I'm Kent, the podiatrist at DocPods and ErgonX. Now, I've been practicing podiatry for over 20 years. So although this looks quite simple to do, it's actually quite complicated to do this effectively. Of course, all the gear that we use and touch against the foot is actually sterile. Like the scalpel handles are sterilized in an autoclave, and the scalpel blades are actually single-use sterile Swann Morton blades. Hey guys, it's Kent the podiatrist here, and like I said, I've been a podiatrist for over 20 years, and today we're looking at a hard corn here that we're removing in the podiatry clinic, and we did this one a little while ago. So the reason why this one would grow in this location is because the skin is being pinched between the 5th metatarsal head, which is right there, and the ground. So it's a natural response for the skin to thicken in response to that pressure, because we get an on-off cycling and pressure causes differentiated blood flow in that area. So the skin thickens in reaction to that, and you get this hard corn and callus cap. So we've removed the callus cap, and you can see the corn's a funny shaped one here. It's like a crescent moon on the side, so it's actually a little bit difficult to get out. And that's why we use the smaller blade on this one, even though it's really quite a large corn and callus. The shape of the smaller blade matches the shape of that corn a little bit better. So what we would do at home to help to prevent these from growing is we would, 1, remove the cause. So they're caused by pressure, so we wear footwear, we make an orthotic inner sole to deflect pressure away from this area. 2, we get it treated regularly. That helps to try and break the pressure cycle that causes it to grow. So if we remove the corn, the pressure lowers for a period of time, and then it won't grow back as quickly. And the 3rd thing we do is we use moisturizer. So usually a 10 to 15% urea moisturizer to help to soften the corn so it doesn't cause as much pressure, and the callus will grow back a little bit more uniform without any hard spots. They do often grow back because it's very hard to remove all the pressure, and so you'll have pressure on your feet when you're standing in the shower without shoes on, but it will make a big difference to get it regularly treated. Wear shoes, and if you use some moisturizer on this, it'll make a big difference to how much pain you feel with your corns and callus.